that it cleans just as well, if not better, than traditional car soap. You can't wash your car in direct sunlight with Rinseless Wash. It's naturally just gonna dissipate. Can't believe why anyone wouldn't want to try or learn how to Rinseless Wash. Hello everyone, if this is your first time here, welcome. This is the Laxin Auto Detailer YouTube channel where we talk all things detailing. I'll show you some behind the scenes detailing, interior, exterior, polishing, ceramic coating, and everything like that. So today we're going to be doing a rinseless wash on my car, and we're going to be talking about the 5 myths regarding rinseless wash, and we're going to have some fun. So let's get to filling the bucket and we'll get right into it. As per usual, 256 to 1. We're going to put about 3 gallons and 3 capfuls of rinseless. All right, that's about 3 gallons. So I like using 2 styles. I like chenille and I like my Ultra Black Sponge from the Rent Company. I think these are excellent choices. You can go with whatever you like. Traditionally, rinseless wash is done with a sponge, but it could be done with a microfiber wash mitt too, if you like. All right, so as I do the pre-spray, I'll be talking about the first myth, which is it causes more scratches and swirls than regular car soap. First of all, everything is situational. You can't just say a statement and expect it to be true in every case scenario. If you have 30 years using soap and you never scratched a car with it, with the wash process, and then you go right into what you think is the right rinseless wash method, and then you scratch a car, you'll definitely think that rinseless wash inherently scratches and swirls up cars compared to car soap. You know, there's a reason why we do 256 to 1, and we don't just do the glug glug method or the eyeball it. It's formulated to work a specific way. Now, if you take a dirty car and you take your wash mitt full of soap and you rub it across the dirty car, you're most likely going to be inducing scratching. And if you take a wash mitt and rub it across a dirty car, nice and dry, you're most likely going to be inducing scratching. It's all about the few minutes of prep work that you do before you begin any sort of contact on the vehicle. Now, head to head, under the same circumstances, I would say that rinseless probably has a lower chance of inducing marring and swirling and scratches than car soap. That's just my opinion though. Let's just say they're even. If you do the chemical rinse chemical and you're left with just traffic film on the car, you're not going to be inducing swirls or scratches into the car. If you're using a low grade wash media, like a 50-year-old wash mitt made of really dirty lamb's wool or something like that, or you're using dollar store microfiber rags, you're most likely going to be scratching the paint, regardless if you're using soap or not. So just to inherently say that rinseless wash scratches the car, it's just plain wrong. It's really how you use it. So like I said, the best way to use it, you do your chemical, rinse, chemical, you wash the car, and then you can dry it with the rinseless or you could rinse it off. But it doesn't scratch the car more than car soap does. Rinseless wash has dedicated polymers that are there to encapsulate dirt, to lift it off the surface. The chemistry breaks down, emulsifies dirt. So from the get-go here, it's already beginning to work in your favor. It's already lifting dirt off the surface. I could see here in the beads of rinseless that there are encapsulated dirt that's already there. And if I use my rinseless, it actually falls right off the car in the bead. So definitely rinseless wash doesn't inherently scratch the car. All right, we'll let that sit on there a few minutes and then we'll get into rinsing. So the next myth is you can't use rinseless wash on a dirty car. Now clearly every single video I've posted as of late has been on my extremely dirty car that is daily driven in the winter, in the road salts and everything that's caked up. Guys, remember, Cars leak brake fluid, they leak gasoline, they leak diesel, engine oil, they leak transmission fluid, they leak everything. So everything that's getting slushed up in that snowy mess with salt is getting on the car. And I've been washing my car and other cars with Rinseless Wash. It has not failed me yet. The proper way to do it is with a pre-treatment of Rinseless Wash, or you could use whatever snow foam pre-treatment you like. Put it on the car, wait a few minutes, rinse it off, and then you apply your rinseless, and then you get going. If you remember, this was the spray coating side, and that was the ceramic coating side. You can see the water behavior. This is why you take care of your cars. Makes it easier. So here's what I do. In the summer, there's no road salt. Rains a little bit, right? If it hasn't really rained and I'm in between washes and it's just dust on the car, like let's say 1 week worth of dust, I will just do a decently heavy pre-treatment with Rinseless Wash on my car, and then I'll go directly to the contact wash. This was originally the intention of Rinseless Wash. When it came out, no one ever really spoke about rinsing. They really just spoke about, you have your bucket, you use the sponge, you put it directly on the paint. And then some people caught on, maybe it's best to pre-treat. And that's true. So what I do in the summer, I pre-treat the car, go directly into the contact wash. I haven't scratched my car since. Not any more than I did before when I was using soap, or if I do use soap. It's really just, you have to use logic. If you prepare properly first, then the wash is going to be that much easier. It also helps if your car is coated. So that's something else you can do. For some reason it didn't film, but that's okay. So people say that you can't use Rinseless Wash on a coated car because it's going to clog the coating. Now, let's just remember that ceramic coatings, the whole goal is chemical resistance, chemical repelling. Obviously, it makes the surface slicker and hydrophobic, but it also makes it so that no chemical is going to stick to the paint. So if you've seen my videos before, where after I apply the coating, I tested the water repellency, I actually put wheel acid in the middle of the car, and both sides, the spray and the true coating, actually were sheeting and beating off the wheel acid. If you use a wash and wax type product, then that is most certainly going to clog your coating, because in there is supposedly carnauba, and it's just going to leave a nice film of kind of low quality gloss enhancers on the paint, and that's going to interfere with the coating, because that's made to stick on here. But this Rinseless Wash DIY version 2, many others, surfactant based and polymers, right? So this one's a hybrid. It's designed to not leave anything on the surface. It's designed to wipe clean. There might be some residual amount of Rinseless Wash on the surface after you dry it, but it's nothing to the point where it's gonna stop water beading. Let's say I dry the car after I do a rinseless, and then I hose it down. you're gonna see perfect water beading. So 100% you can use Rinseless Wash on a coated car. It's actually so much easier. In each bead of Rinseless Wash, there's going to be pellets of dirt or grime or things. It's just gonna pick it up and it's going to encapsulate it. It helps so much because the coating is fighting off the dirt and the rinseless is encapsulating the dirt. So it's just a perfect marriage. The next thing is people saying that it's identical to a waterless wash, and I feel attacked. I really don't like waterless wash. I think it's extremely unsafe. I think that if you have time for waterless wash, then you have time for a rinseless wash. The difference between a rinseless and a waterless is that a waterless wash is completely in concentrated form, but you don't dilute it. So you have your gallon and you use it straight. You don't mix it with water, you don't change it at all, you use it straight. So just from a cost point of view, it's like 256 times more expensive if it's the same price. Because you could make a gallon with half an ounce of Rinseless Wash concentrate. You can make a bucket gallon of it, and that could be used for the interior, for the exterior, for your glass, for everything. I have 2 videos out that you can see all the ways that you can use rinseless. But a waterless, you have the dirty car, you spray your waterless, you use a towel, you pull the towel and you do some sort of rolling motion. I don't understand it. It's just a glorified detail spray. Costs a lot of money and puts your car at risk of scratches. Let's say hypothetically it has really good encapsulating technology. It doesn't really matter. If there's a piece of rock that you're picking up, you can encapsulate that. That's not what rinseless encapsulates. If there's a rock on the surface, the best thing that you can have is a rinseless wash sponge, because it's like 6 inches thick and super soft. Doesn't matter how much pressure, and because of the grooves, the rock will possibly go into one of the grooves and not touch the paint, but there's still a chance of marring. If you're doing it with a towel, there's nowhere for it to go. You're just gonna pick it up and drag it across. I really don't like it. Best thing you can do, put the rinseless on the surface, rinse it off, put it on again, go for your contact wash, dry the car. It could take you 20 minutes. Seriously, 20 minutes. If you're doing it with a spray, you're going spray, 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 spray. You know, you're waiting a minute, and then you're going like this, flip the towel, go like this, flip the towel, go like this. First of all, you're gonna be using 50 towels if you wanna do it safe. But no, I generally never recommend waterless wash. Always rinseless wash or traditional soap wash. Paint is so sensitive. Clear coat is plastic, man. The average cost of a car now is like $30,000, $40,000. And it takes 20, 30 minutes to do a proper wash on a car. That doesn't put your clear coat at risk. Do you really want to risk the investment that you have? Let's say it could even be some $80,000, $100,000, $120,000 car. And you're going to use a waterless wash and risk the paint. I don't understand it. So for me, the baseline is rinseless wash. If you're ever doing a rinseless and you find it's too dirty on the panel and you're a little scared, just flip your wash media, go over it again with the clean side. You're gonna be sure that you're gonna pick up everything before you put your towel on it. The last myth is you don't need to dry the car after you do a rinseless wash. Now, maybe based on everything that you've heard and seen, because of the encapsulating technology and the water spot resistance and all that, that you could just kind of let it dry on the car and no harm, no foul. You know, this is a 50-50. It's true. You can let this dry on the car, 100%. The only thing you're going to be doing is fighting polymer spots. That's going to be all over the surface. And it's a bit of a hassle, but you can do it for sure. It's just not going to dry like as if you used demineralized, deionized water, put it over the car and let it dry. That's pure H2O. If it's pure H2O with nothing in it, it can dry on the car. There's 0 water spots, 0 problem. This, you're just going to have to fight polymer spots, but it's really easy to wipe. If it doesn't come off with a dry towel, just re-wet it. It's gonna reactivate the polymers. Wipe it with your drying towel. That's it, it's pretty easy. Here's a little bonus round for you guys. It doesn't clean as well as real soap. No, I don't even think I need to say anything. I think that if you guys have watched all the other videos and you're seeing in real time what I can do with Rinseless Wash, then you know that it cleans just as well, if not better, than traditional car soap. The formulation for car soap is kind of completely different than for a rinseless wash. Car soap is never intended to be left on the car. It's meant to be rinsed off. And part of the chemistry behind it is adding stuff in it that makes it easier to rinse off, to unstick from the car. A rinseless wash, you can rinse off or you can dry off. Really doesn't matter. But it cleans just as well, if not better, than traditional car soap. It's also 30 times more versatile than car soap. You can click right here and you can see how to clean your full interior with Rinseless Wash. The other bonus myth, you can't wash your car in direct sunlight with Rinseless Wash. I think I just explained it before. There's no water spots when you let Rinseless Wash dry in the sun. There's only polymer spots. And that's easily wiped away, just like this. So, wash your car indoors, wash your car outdoors, it doesn't matter. The Rinseless will take care of you. Cool thing about Rinseless Wash, even if the car is not protected and use Rinseless Wash, it's naturally just gonna dissipate and just come off the surface. It makes it super easy to dry a car if you just have Rinseless Wash on the surface. If you have no protection on the car, and you did a soap wash, and you rinse the car, there's gonna be a lot of water on the surface and a lot for you to take off. But here I'm just going over one pass on each area. All the water's coming off. Super simple. Can't believe why anyone wouldn't want to try or learn how to Rinseless Wash, especially if you're a professional looking at making more money. Doing a rinseless will save you more time, save you more money in products. And it's an enjoyable experience. And if the customer wants to see all the foam, then you can do a foam first and rinseless after, a nice hybrid wash. The floor is yours. I just know that if I'm trying to do a safe wash and a quick wash, rinseless is going to be my choice. So there you go, guys. Those are my top 5 or 7 myths about Rinseless Wash. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And if you have, please give me a like. I really appreciate it. It's going to help get this video out to more people so more people can enjoy and learn about Rinseless Wash. If you haven't yet subscribed, then now is a good time to do so. Hit that bell notification like that. Every single time I come out with a video like this, you'll get notified. What other myths did I not touch in regards to Rinseless Wash? Please let me know in the comments down below. If you have any other comments or questions about this video or any other video, then let me know in the comment section down below. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I hope you learned a little bit something. I hope you start Rinseless Washing your cars. If you have any suggestions for future videos, you can let me know. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. Peace.